Hey, it's Kristen from KristenOnDemand.com, and on this channel, I talk all about teaching ESL online and teaching online in general. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that little bell so you don't miss a thing. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about why I quit teaching ESL. Yeah, you heard that right. I stopped it. What? I know. So, stay tuned. You're going to hear all about it. Okay, so not teaching ESL was hard for me to do, and I'm going to tell you reasons why I decided to quit. Now, I'm a loyal person, so this was not an easy decision for me to make. I did not take it lightly. Don't think that I did. But there are reasons why. The first one was sleep, right? I was, after doing ESL for 2 years, waking up. When I first started teaching ESL in the mornings, I was doing it 7 days a week, waking up, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to teach. And it's amazing. It's an amazing opportunity for a lot of reasons, right? You can wake up, teach classes for a decent amount of money, in my opinion, before the rest of your family is even awake for the day, right? You can get it out of the way. And if you want, you can still hold down another job, right? It's a good side hustle to have, right? If you need an extra income, it's great, right? Wake up early, get a few classes in, right? Some extra kind of play money to have, right? Or maybe you're saving for something, you want to pay down those student loans, you want to pay down, make an extra payment on your house or your car, something, whatever your goals are, pay off your credit cards, right? It's fantastic for things like that. But I got to a point where I needed something more stable. I needed something to be a full-time job. Now, Hear me out. I'm not saying that teaching ESL online cannot be your full-time job, because it absolutely can, okay? I just couldn't hold down those hours anymore. And on top of that, I found something else that was more lucrative for me. And it didn't hold those crazy hours, okay? I found Outschool, and I started to have a lot of success with Outschool, right? The more you put into something, a lot of times the more you get out. And I found that the more I poured myself into creating my own lessons on Outschool, the more effort I put in there, the more return I started to get. And the more return I started to get, the more I saw less value in waking up so early to make way, way less money than I was pulling out of Outschool at the time. But I still love teaching ESL, right? So it was very hard for me to say to myself, you're not going to do this anymore. So I would tell myself, okay, if you can get X amount of enrollments and make this amount more money, then I'm going to cut this day out of my ESL schedule, till eventually I was to the point where just teaching ESL in the mornings and making my days so much longer just didn't make sense for me anymore. I could make what I was making in a month teaching ESL online in a week teaching on Outschool. So it just didn't make sense for me to do it anymore. And once I came to terms with that and wrapped my head around it, even though I love teaching ESL, right? I couldn't do that to my body anymore and to my family, because I was just so tired all the time, and I was taking time away from them because I was having to go to bed so much earlier just to facilitate myself waking up so early to do this. So I came to the decision one day, and I was just like, I'm done. I'm done working on weekends. I'm done having this crazy schedule. I'm going to do something for myself, for my family, and I'm going to I'm going to stay teaching online, but I'm going to do it on my terms in quote unquote normal hours of the day. I still have active contracts with ESL companies, like VIP Kid, Go Kid, Magic Years. I'm still active on all of them. So if I want to go back to it, I can. And I think I find comfort in that. But I'm done. I'm just done. It's it's better on me. It's better for my family. And I'm making just as much, if not more, teaching on Outschool and having more time for me. And right now, that's what's important. So, do I already miss it? Yeah, I do. Because, like I said, I love, love, love teaching ESL. I miss those bow bows. I do. I miss them. Will I go back someday? Maybe, right? Never say never. That's why I like having those contracts in my back pocket, because you never know. But I did. I just think if you put your effort somewhere else, if you can, you can get the return as well. But for some, it's not feasible, right? For some, you need to work that full-time job, or your full-time job is being a parent to young kids, and you need to be accessible during the day for your children. So you need to, pull those hours in the morning, and maybe ESL companies are all you've got. Though on Outschool, you can, do hours at all times of the day as well. It's just, are the students there? Are the learners there? Do I think they are? I do, but that's it's just a personal decision. So like I said, for me, it just made sense. So there you have it. I am, for now, no longer teaching ESL, but I am an advocate for it still. I still think it has a place in this world for many, many, many people. I will advocate for it always. Just right now, where I am in my life, there's another platform that just works better for me. But like I said, it's not for everyone. Everyone has their thing. And I think that's why it's so great that there's so many different online teaching platforms out there, and they keep popping up. There are so many. I've said it on my social media many, many times. If you don't have a LinkedIn account, get one, because there are new companies, online teaching companies popping up everywhere, and they reach out all the time looking for fantastic teachers to help get them started. And if you want in on that, if you're looking for something, that's a great place, because they reach out a lot from my experience. So yep, that's my story on teaching ESL. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more videos like this. Subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.